Happy Flossmas, everyone! Happy Flossmas Day 6. Welcome back. My name is Andrew. This is my dog Winston, and you're here at the Runner Stitcher. I'm going to share another daily video of the progress I've made on a few Christmas projects, and we'll open a few Advents. And I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing here. I just got back from a 10-mile run. I did a loop of Central Park, and it even snowed just a little bit. It flurried a little bit while I was running, and that was kind of nice. It kind of put me in the festive mood even more. But definitely need my warm coffee to warm me up because it is cold out there today. But yeah, had a really good run, and last night I attended the very start of the Jingle Ball, which was a lot of fun. I hope to kind of pop in and out throughout the weekend as I can, but it's always a great time. So I think you can still buy tickets to the Jingle Ball. I don't think they're gone yet, even though the event has started. But if you're looking to join, it's a wonderful virtual retreat. They have a lot of stuff going on, a great shopping haul, and it's just a good time. So if you see me there, definitely say hello. All right, we are going to go ahead and get started with the first Advent calendar, and that is my chocolate Advent from Trader Joe's. So today we are at day number 6, which is this one right here above the tag. I'm going to go ahead and open this. What do you think we're going to get, Winston? Cute! We've got this little dog dressed as a reindeer. He's got a hat on, he's got his antlers on. That is so cute. I absolutely love that. So if you are having a treat with me, now is the time. And yes, Winston, that means your treat is next. Are you ready for yours? All right, so today we are going to open this one, number 6 for Winston. And he'll probably have the same thing he has every day, except he loves it. He loves getting the same exact treat every single day, and I love that too. So sure enough, we've got some freeze-dried chicken treats for him. You know what this is, bud? Okay, let's go ahead and open these up. Okay, Winston is getting very impatient because that took me entirely too long to open up. So we've got the treats now for you, bud. And before we give him his treat today, I just want to say that today is a very special day for Winston because today is Winston's birthday. Winston is 9 years old today. I can't believe that. I can't believe I've had him for 9 years. I got him when he was about 2 months old, and we've been together ever since. So yeah, 9 years old. But are you ready for your treat? Oh yeah, you want to shake a paw already? Okay, good job. Happy birthday, bud. And because it's your birthday, you can get 2 treats today. How about that? Because it's your birthday, you get 2 treats? Okay. All right, and next up we are going to talk about the song I'm going to add to the Spotify playlist. So today's song is a hit that probably a lot of you know, but it's one of Taylor Swift's very few Christmas songs. She does have a Christmas EP from her early years, but she also released this song called Christmas Tree Farm that came out a couple of years ago, and I really love it. It's got like the holiday feel to it. It's fun and poppy, and it does remind me of growing up. We used to go to a Christmas tree farm in Pennsylvania and pick out our Christmas tree and then cut it down ourselves and take it back to the house. So that was always a really fun memory, and it really reminds me of that. So I will add this song to the Spotify playlist, linked below. Feel free to check it out if you want to enjoy some Christmas music for the season. And now let's get into some stitching. So the first piece I'm going to show you today is Jane's Joy. This is from Carolyn Manning. Here's what this piece is going to look like. This beautiful piece of all these different squares of quilt blocks. And I'm still in the border, still working on all of those trees. So here is where I managed to get to yesterday. And basically I added one more tree up here to the border. And it's that beautiful green tree. I forget what floss number that is of DMC, but I love it. It's such a nice, pale, minty green, and it's really just beautiful. So I had a lot of fun stitching that tree, and yeah, it was a good time. So now this is the full section of the border. So this just gets repeated all the way across. So we'll have another white tree, and then red, white, green, and then so on and so forth. So I'm happy to have the first little section done, and I think I will also continue on the border down here a little bit, so I might try to put in one of these trees tomorrow just to see the border kind of come along this side as well, and then we'll jump into the squares. But it's only day 6, we still got time. So that is my progress so far on Shane's Joy. Next up, we have the Advent Calendar banner from Tiny Modernist. And I will say that when I was in the Jingle Ball shop last night, so Tiny Modernist is there as part of the Jingle Ball. She has her own booth at the shopping hall. And this piece is now available for purchase at the Jingle Ball. So that is really exciting. I think it did come out last year as an exclusive somewhere, but now she is releasing it widely. So you should be able to find it if you're interested in stitching it. Now, I did not look at it because I still want to kind of be surprised. So I glanced over it, but I didn't actually look at the motifs. And I remember some of it from last year, but here is where I got to today, or yesterday, I should say. And the next part of it was this beautiful band underneath the gingerbread house of leaves and holly, and just really, really cute and fun. I'm still loving the colors on this. I'm loving it on this opalescent, and it's been really fun. So I have definitely enjoyed that. That was a little less stitches yesterday than the day before with that gingerbread house. So that was a nice break from it too. But this is the piece so far. And the last piece I worked on for the day was Blitzen. This is from Nora Corbett. Here's what this is going to look like in the end. And I made some good progress on this, so I'm excited to share it with you today. Let's go ahead and see where I'm at now. Here is Blitzen. And you'll notice that I have all the stitching done. Can you believe it? I did not expect to get that far, but all the stitching has been completed. So what did I finish this last time? It was basically the rest of the deer's body. I finished his front leg here. I finished this swirly bit here. I added the fuzzy tail with the whisper thread, which hopefully that's coming across in the camera, but that can be really tricky to stitch with, but I love the effect. It looks so fluffy on this piece. There is a little dimension to it, so I don't know how well you can see that, but it does stand out a little bit than the other threads, and yeah, it's nice and fuzzy and fluffy. So that's fun. I finished this sleigh rein right here that goes back there, and that is all the stitching. Can you believe it? I really can't. I did not think I would get to a finish on this, and it's still not finished because there are still a lot of beads. I think there's over like 200 beads on this piece, which is crazy. But that's what all the openings will get filled in with, and then there's also some treasures and things. So now that I'm this close, I think it's gonna have to come out this season to finish it. I honestly do. So today I'm not gonna have time for an extra piece probably. I probably will just have time for the 2 daily pieces since I have some plans tonight, but tomorrow I may pull this out and try to get the bead work at least started. So I told you I was gonna put this away, but now that I'm so close to the finish, I think I just wanna keep pushing through and see if I can get Blitzen complete. And then I'll be able to show you both Blitzen and then last year, Donner. So that would be a lot of fun. But again, that is Blitzen from Nora Corbett. All the stitching is completed. I also did the back stitching. So there's back stitching on the front leg here, back stitching on the back leg, and then also a little bit in the tail there. But I think it looks really good. The trees are definitely growing on me, and I think once the beads get in as well, that will help. So yeah, really excited to share that. And that's all the stitching I've got for you from yesterday. So it was another very productive stitchy day. We'll see what's in store today for the 2 daily pieces and come back tomorrow and find out. So next we're going to continue with the story I'm reading. This is The Fir Tree by Hans Christian Andersen. And we are at part 6. So I'm gonna go ahead and read today's part. A story, cried the children, pulling a little fat man towards the tree. Now we shall be in the green shade, said the man as he seated himself under it, and the tree will have the pleasure of hearing also. But I shall only relate one story. What shall it be? Avid, or Humpty Dumpty, who fell downstairs, but soon got up again, and at last married a princess? Avid, cried some. Humpty Dumpty, cried others, and there was a fine shouting and crying out. But the fir tree remained quite still, and thought to himself, shall I have anything to do with all this? But he had already amused them as much as they had wished. Then the old man told the story of Humpty Dumpty, how he fell downstairs and was raised up again and married a princess. And the children clapped their hands and cried, "Tell another, tell another," for they wanted to hear the story of Avid Avid, but they had only heard Humpty Dumpty. After this, the fir tree became quite silent and thoughtful. Never had the birds in the forest told such tales as Humpty Dumpty, who fell downstairs and yet married a princess. Ah, yes, so it happens in the world, thought the fir tree. He believed it all, because it was related by such a nice man. Ah, well, he thought, who knows? Perhaps I may fall down, too, and marry a princess. And he looked forward joyfully to the next evening, expecting to be again decked out with lights and playthings, gold and fruit. Tomorrow I will not tremble, thought he. I will enjoy all my splendor, and I shall hear the story of Humpty Dumpty again, and perhaps Avid Avid. And the tree remained quiet and thoughtful all night. So that is part 6 of The Tree, the fir tree. I hope you're enjoying that as well. I really have been having fun reading that story to you. That is a new story to me this year. I had not heard it before that, and as we get to the ending of it, you'll hear why, but it just felt very pertinent for the times and for what I'm going through. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying that as well. And I won't keep you long today because I know we've got to get back to the Jingle Ball. We've got to get back to the other Flosstube videos, the other Flossmas videos. There's so many great ones out there, and I just thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me and enjoying this festive holiday season with me. I hope it puts you in the Christmas spirit, and yeah, we're getting closer to the big day. All right, that's all I've got, so I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.